Hello, this is Dr. Kraus. This is an introduction to the IME 106 Mechanical Engineering Project on Projectile Motion. I'm recording this video in the spring of 2014, specifically at the end of March for section FR2, spring 2014. So the basic idea is that your job is to design a device that can repeatedly launch a tennis ball into a container that is 15 foot away. The container is basically a plastic storage tote. We'll get the dimensions that are specifically to you later. It's a decent sized container. It's not huge. You are going to be graded based primarily on accuracy. You're going to get 3 practice shots, but then you're going to get 5 shots that count. And your job is to make hopefully all 5, but as many of those balls as you can, and you'll have an accuracy grade that is 50% of your grade for the project. You have a budget of $30, and if you want to get full credit on the budget portion, you need to spend less than 80% of that, so $24. You will have to spend your own money. Or use recycled materials or something, but even then, for your budget score, you have to try to estimate what the cost of those materials is, even if you don't have to pay for them. Only your device can add energy to the ball once you release it. So you may not throw the ball yourself, and you may not do anything to add energy to the ball with your hand after you've cocked the device or whatever. So you are somehow going to load the device or pull it back or whatever, lift it up, and then release it. And at that point, only the device can add energy to the tennis ball. The big idea here, all I'm trying to say is that 15 feet is not that far. And so some of you could do a better job by simply tossing the ball into the container by hand. But that really isn't the point of the project. I want you to experience designing a mechanical device to perform some task. And so tossing the ball, or in other ways, anything besides the machine interacting with your ball is not allowed once you release the device or press the fire button or whatever. So I will post a link on the course website to a video of my kind of demonstration device, which, not to ruin the ending, but turns out not to completely work. But it's just an example for you to think about, and to think about not just whether or not it works, but why it works or why it doesn't work. And so one of the main points I want to drive home through this project, and hopefully that you're picking up through the IME 106 course, is that engineering design is not just come up with an idea, vote on it, and then try to build it and see what happens. But you should be using mechanical engineering analysis, physics analysis, Newton's laws, whatever. Somehow you should be coming up with analysis to guide your design decisions. You're simply not going to have enough time or enough money to try everything that you can think of, and so you need to be able to rule some things in or out based on engineering analysis. And so I'm going to teach you over the next few weeks how to do projectile motion analysis, how to do potential and kinetic energy analysis, and then if there's anything else that you need to do that I haven't taught you, we'll deal with that at the time. And so the hope is that not only through this process will you become a better engineer, but like I said, even on this 5-week project, you're not going to have enough time or enough money to build multiple prototypes and kind of learn from them and so on and so forth. And so engineering analysis will help you do better on this project, but it will also, your ability to use engineering analysis will help you significantly over the course of your career. I'll have a link to the grading rubric that you can download, but 50% of your grade for the project will be based on performance. How many of the 5 balls did you get in the bucket? And then 30% is economy. Did you stay within or under the prescribed budget? And there's a formula on the rubric for that. And then there's a 10% of your grade that is my assessment of the quality of your prototype, and 10% that is my assessment of your creativity. Did you do something especially interesting or whatever? So have a look at the other handouts on the course website along with the video of my launcher, and start brainstorming with your groups. And I'll talk to you a little bit on Thursday about getting started with the analysis.